Welcome in, Sagittarius. Hope you guys are doing great wherever you are. My name's Lisa. Welcome to Say It Soul Tarot. If you're new, those returning, welcome back, guys. Hope everybody's doing great wherever you might be. This is going to be your general love reading, Sagittarius, for the month of June. I did already try and record this actually twice. I don't know. My mic keeps cutting out, so I have to redo it again. Anywho, all good. But this is going to be your general read for June as well on Fridays. That's normally when I release your weekly. So, there will still be a weekly. I usually try and get those out by Friday. So, that being said, here, Sagittarius, if you have any Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the sign of Sagittarius, hopefully there's a message here for you. If nothing feels like it resonates, feel free to check out some of my older readings and or another reader. Lots of great readers out there. And as always, cross watchers, feel free to swap energies if it feels like I'm talking about you versus your person. But as always, guys, general read, so just keep that in mind. So I'm just going to dive right in here, Sagittarius. So your first card that came out from Moonology was It's Time to Release Negativity, full moon in Scorpio. So I feel like, really in the last, this full moon came out about a month ago. So I feel like for a lot of you, this last month, I feel like it has been difficult for you here. Sagittarius, I feel like you've spent a lot of time trying to get out of your head about the situation with your person. I feel like it's been stressful. I feel like it's been causing you a great deal of anxiety. I feel like it's been difficult to kind of look at the positive in this situation. So I just feel like right now you're definitely feeling a little bit unfulfilled in this situation with this person. When I clarified, the clinging card came out, holding on, obsessing, spying, and obsession, infatuation, adoration, and addiction. So I definitely feel like, sorry, Sagittarius, all of a sudden my throat's super scratchy. With the clinging and the obsession card, again, getting out of your head, I feel like this person, has been in your head, and or this could also be your person. So if this is definitely not you, how your energy's been in the last month, this is obviously your person's energy. So I do feel like you might be dealing with possibly with an Aquarius. We have the first energy that kind of came out was the Star card and the Six of Swords, which are both Aquarius cards, but it doesn't have to be. It's just the energy coming out. So I feel like, it's taken a lot, I feel, for you, Sagittarius, if this is you. um, doing your best here to get out of your head, to kind of heal your heart in this situation. Try and look at the positive. So I feel like that's been a bit of a struggle for you. I feel like just being optimistic. So I feel like, if this person disappointed you before in love, I feel like it's very difficult to not be pessimistic. So I feel like there's a little bit of pessimism that's, that's been in your going around in your head here, Sagittarius. But I'm here to tell you that, this person actually, they do want to come together. They do want to collaborate with you. I love the Three of Pentacles. It's actually a very good card. So I feel like, you've kind of shown up for this person. And I feel like, there's on some level here with this Five of Pentacles that this person hasn't shown up, I feel 100% for you. So I feel like, that's where this disappointment kind of comes in. But if you do 5 - 3, that's the Two of Pentacles. So I feel like, really this person that you're dealing with, Sag, it's not, I feel like it's, easy to take it personal. But again, I don't feel like it's personal. I feel like this person has been juggling a lot. They've definitely been going through a hard time on their side. And I feel like for a lot of you, this person, may not have told you everything. Um, so with this cleanup card, this was your first Wisdom of the Oracle, card number 21. Again, I feel like you are, trying to pay attention to your thoughts, how you're thinking about the situation. Possibly, if you do manifesting, you need to focus on the positive and kind of change your thinking patterns as soon as, you start thinking negatively, like it just kind of like snowballs, and then you're getting, you just kind of get yourself all worked up. So I feel like you've been working on that, trying to change your perspective here, to clear your head and just to, kind of embrace joy and being grateful. We also got the beauty card that came out, so charming, graceful, kind-hearted. So I feel like your person definitely sees you in this light. um, as well, Sagittarius. But definitely a lot of tears. I feel, a lot of heartbreak in this situation with this person. So I feel like it's definitely been hard, right? Um, but I do feel like, this person, I feel like they do finally kind of like see that big heart of yours. So I feel like it might have taken a while for this person to realize your worth here, Sagittarius. So I feel like they are moving towards you, but I just feel like the situation has been slow. So I feel like, again, perspective. So it's kind of like, if you are in contact with this person, which I feel like for most of you, you are, but it's just not, you know, fulfilling. It's just not cutting it in some way, shape, or form. And again, I feel like for a lot of you, you've been taking it personal. And again, I feel like it's not personal, it's just this person. Um, but it's easier said than done, right? I totally understand that 100%. So, moving on here to your Wisdom of the Oracle card, you got the Deep Knowing card, card number 43. So, I feel like for a lot of you, the situation is not, you know, finished. So, this is very like, that following your intuition, following your heart, knowing that this person is probably going to be back around in some way, shape, form. As well. On the deep knowing card, we got second chance, reconciliation, making amends, and opportunity. And we got elusive, dishonesty, deception, and trickery. So I feel like, deep down, this person hasn't necessarily told you everything. I feel, with that chariot card, 10 of Pentacles, Ace of Wands, this person really has been up in their head about, moving forward and creating a stable relationship with you. Yeah, what the truth of the situation is though, they really do want that. So again, I asked why? Like why is this person like stuck in their head here? What is going on? And what came out here was the Hangman, Wheel of Fortune, King of Pentacles, and Nine of Pentacles. So I feel like this person is stuck in some kind of commitment and or situation. And until that is completed, there's just like no way that they can move forward. I feel like this person also is a little bit hung up on the 3D. So what I mean by that is that this person does kind of put too much value on kind of what other people think, or like, this person might be a little bit showy as well. And they're guarded. I feel like this person, has been really hurt by, somebody in the past. And again, this could be a man or a woman, don't get caught up in gender, but we do have a divine counterpart coming out. I like the King and the Queen of Pentacles because they're both serious about what they want. But again, this person has been in their head and they're definitely going to need to let go of some things in the 3D in order for their life to move forward and or this relationship to move in a direction. They know what they need to do here, Sagittarius. So if you feel like, well, I don't know if my person knows what they should be doing, they do actually know what they should be doing. It just, whether they're ready to do it or not yet is more the question. But I feel like they want to. I feel like this person does want to come towards you. We have actually all four aces came out. We got the Ace of Cups here and three aces in this one row in the deep knowing. So again, I feel like they are coming, but it's just slow. Your sacred symbol that came out was the fire card, card number 27. So since this is your reading, Sagittarius, I feel like this is definitely your energy. And, that fire element really going for what you want. And I do feel like with your cards that came out again, we have second chance and return. So I feel like, this person does and or is going to ask for a second chance. This could also be your energy and their energies now. So like I feel like you both want the same thing here, but definitely with that resistance card, this person is a little bit guarded. But again, I feel like this person does see that loyalty. I feel like this person is learning to trust and love again. Um, I feel like the more time that they deal with you, Sagittarius, these wands are kind of coming down. And I feel like you've been working on that to try and show up for this person in a way that's, not threatening, to kind of let them know, like, I'm here for you, but you also need to, like, your needs also need to be met, right? And I feel like that's where this person is kind of falling short. So I feel like you're the person that's kind of been carrying this relationship on your back. So very Ten of Wands energy, I want to say. So on these cards, we got the Judgment card and the Nine of Pentacles. So this person needs to, they know that they want to have a new life. They want to be free of whatever the situation is that's holding them back. Like, they want to move forward. And there's the Ten of Wands. I knew it came out. That's funny. But again, I feel like, this person isn't telling you, what's going on around them. I feel like they are going to tell you, actually, sorry. In your next row, you are going to get a message from this person. I feel like they are going to let you in a little bit. I feel like they're not going to tell you everything here, Sagittarius, but they are going to let you in a bit. And I feel like this person, they really do see a future. They want a future here. I feel Sagittarius, they're spending a lot of time thinking about, could this really work with Sagittarius? Like, this person's really, having an internal battle. We have King of Cups, Seven of Swords, and the King of Swords. So it's like a battle between their head and their heart. So, like, logically, maybe this relationship doesn't make sense to them. But in their heart, I mean, they feel it, I feel. So again, a battle between heart and head, and about like things in the 3D. So again, I feel like, logically, maybe you don't live in the same city, or maybe this person would need to move, or you would need to move, or maybe there's kids involved. Maybe you come from two very different backgrounds. Maybe one person, is very well off and the other person is not. So I feel like all of these things kind of are, your person here is spending a lot of time in their head. So again, more air energy. We also have some cups energy, so which would be water sign. But so I feel like that's kind of what's going on here with your person. And I feel like, this could also be your energy here, Sagittarius. You kind of going like, okay, I don't know if I can, like, should I like be stern with this person and kind of put my foot down? But I feel like, for some of you, you don't want to push on some level. So, all right. So let's move on to your last line here. And again, this is, I feel like this message is going to come in June. So I feel like you are going to get a bit of clarity. I feel like your person is going to open up a little bit here with this message card. Because when I clarified this, man, you got a lot of cards. And I mean, I take them all. I don't put them back. So you got conflict, clashing differences, incompatibility. So just like I was talking about, commitment. So again, I feel like this person that you're dealing with, is kind of going through it here. This isn't your energy, Sagittarius, then this is your person, right? So, and I mean, again, I feel like you have an inkling, you kind of know what's going on, but I feel like you don't necessarily know the whole story. So I do feel like this person, just right now, I feel like they're going to reach out in June and let kind of what they're going through. I feel like they're finally going to kind of open up to you a bit. They might also apologize to you. And then we have the twin flame card came out in chemistry. So for those of you that are on this twin flame journey, or you identify as a TF, then there's been a lot of mirroring, shared feelings, reflection. With this inner knowing card, I feel like, you could tell that there's something going on with this person. But I feel like the chemistry between you and them, regardless of whether or not it's twin flame or not, I feel like the chemistry here between you and them, the attraction, the spark, the passion that you feel for each other, is really undeniable. So, and again, I don't feel like it's one-sided. So when I clarified these cards with tarot, we got the High Priestess, which is really that inner knowing, I feel, and then, really having clarity about what needs, what's kind of in between you and them and commitment here. So like what is, but the Seven of Wands to me is really being determined. So either you're really determined to get a commitment with this person, and or wanting commitment, and or your person is removing obstacles. And I feel like they kind of are, right? Like they're closing something up here. in order to get closer to you, which is what I feel like this person wants. So I do like this for you, Sagittarius. Again, I don't feel like there's going to be a ton of action in the month of June. I just feel like there's going to be some pretty intimate conversations, or I feel like you're going to feel a little bit closer to your person by the end of the month and have a bit of clarity about, what direction you want to move. Um, yeah, and there has definitely been like spying going on back and forth here. So I don't know if this is you or them here, but the observer was the bottom of the deck here for Wisdom of the Oracle. The bottom of Moonology was don't let your past hold you back. South Node. So again, that really talks about you and your person. You might actually have the same sign if you know their birth chart. You might know that you and this person have some sort of past life together with that South Node energy. And then, like I was saying about differences, there definitely could be a difference in, this person is quite affluent and you're not, and or vice versa, because the affluence card was the bottom of your sacred symbols deck. Yeah. And the bottom of the deck on the tarot cards was the Four of Wands. So, and Temperance. So I definitely feel like this person, if they were married, I feel like, for a lot of you, definitely could be that energy of third party here, having the strength to put something to an end, right? And I feel like that's what your person's going through, if I'm being honest. So anyhow, guys, hopefully something resonated. If it did resonate, if you could hit the like button, that just kind of lets me know that, it did resonate as well. If you want to subscribe and or make a comment, I'd love to hear from you. I guess we'll see in your weeklies if this story continues on. I feel like actually for most of my readings, like the weekly does kind of follow, like the storyline kind of follows along for a while for sure. So definitely noticed that in the last 5 months that I've been making videos and putting them on YouTube. So all right, well, anyway, thanks so much again for joining me, and you guys take care.